Hi friends, welcome to Crypto Vulture Trading. From so much time, I am not making any videos. From now, I will try to make at least 2 or 3 videos in a week, and I will share the knowledge and crypto analysis. Further, previously also I have been promised, but there is a very big, busy schedule. That's why I'm not making a videos. So today let's jump into the crypto analysis. So the mother of cryptocurrency, BTC. First, we are going to deal with it. So previously, if you observe here, the last year of the August 5th of 24 was the low of the Bitcoin. That moment it made a bullish divergence. If you observe here, from that day it has making the higher lows, so it's clearly it is a bullish structure. Then US election came, then that structure has been broken and it moved upwards till to the $1 million. So when it reached to the $100,000, when it reached to the $100,000, then automatically many started taking profits. Then it came down again when Trump taking the ceremony, his appointment. When it is, then it increased. After that day, he started tariffs. So these tariffs are generally not that much important for the crypto. Here you need to observe these two conditions, this condition and this condition. So if you observe these first and second quarter conditions of the last year, when the market is higher, so now short seller wants some news. That day, if you observe clearly, Germany started selling bitcoins, and US unemployment rate has been increased continuously because of that, and Japan 10-year yields also increased. So that is the best bad news for the market. So the short sellers have sold it. So here you need to understand, whenever a market is moving parallelly, it shows that there is some distribution is going on. When it is in the top words, that is called as a distribution. When it is in here, means it is below the support. When it is fall down, the same parallel, so that channel says that accumulation. So here, what is the difference between accumulation and distribution? If you think that accumulation, where they are accumulating bitcoin but they don't want the bitcoin on higher price, what they will do, they will try to maintain bitcoin to stay at that place so that they can accumulate so much bitcoin. Here also they are not manipulating so much, so they will take the profits from here slowly until here, they will take the profits. So these parallel way, which is clearly says that many people taken profits. So now profits were finished. So if you observe now, this what happened because of the bad news. The short sellers 100% I can say they are from Asia, the high range of short sellers from China. What they did within a single day, this tariffs news they taken as an opportunity and they liquidate so much the market. So now the market in the structure where we can't decide right now we are going to see the bullish market or not. As per my view, what I can say here is, if you see the daily time frame right now, RSI is not moving above this 50 area. Whenever the RSI is not moving above 50 area, it's indicating still we are in the downtrend. So till how many days this downtrend is going to tarry? This is the main important thing we need to understand now. So what we have to do here, tomorrow the important update we are going to get from the Federal Reserve. We know that federal the rate cut will be the same, but the FOMOIC meeting and their projections and what is the Powell statement will decide the future way of the market. And the next important thing here, we have to understand that right now the US market is not performing well. So in the daily time frame, if you observe that right now it is bouncing from here, but if you see the EMA, the SP 500 index, so it is still the resistance is from the 200 SMA. So EMAs and SMAs are very important. The crossovers will decide the market. And what can be happen with the Bitcoin then? Right now, my expectation, Bitcoin is again going to fall. So that is not a dump, what I call. It will be a just a fall that can be around $73,500 to $74,500. That will be the final thing. How I am saying, there are some probabilities. How I am saying is, then RSA will make one more bullish divergence, then the price will be one more lower low, and the RSA will be higher high, and then you can see here stochastic RSI is moving upwards, where it is saying that buying pressure is coming. Whenever stochastic RSI is moving above the 50, it is saying there is a higher buying pressure is there. There is no that much short pressure, but that is the common. There is no need of to panic. One more lower low will going to form. If we are not going to form one more lower low, at least we are going to see one more double bottom around $77,000. So that will be the final thing. Then we will start again bouncing. So that bouncing till how much it will go, it depends on totally macro characteristics of the market. Right now the market is driven by the US economy, where the Trump is clearly like I can't say they are manipulating it, but there is some news is circulating in the Twitter and everywhere, which they are saying that this year the Trump has to pay, their government has to pay nearly $6 trillion debt from the 10-year bond yield. So to kill this bond yields rate, they are killing the market. There are some speculations are running. So be careful till that. So my expectation is the quarter 2 will be little bit good, and again quarter 3 will be the accumulation phase. Finally quarter 4, the final result you can expect quarter 3 or 4, you will see one more high of the BTC. From that period again it will fall. That is the common with this 4-year theory cycle. So right now what we need to do in the shorter time frame. So if you see the 4-hour time frame, it's clearly showing that right now BTC is breaking the support, and here horizontal resistance is there, vertical resistance is there, and if you see that BTC is in the downtrend. So when we will confirm it is not in a downtrend, it has to make a RSI bullish divergence, or price has to make lower highs, sorry, higher lows, and then higher highs. Basically, if you observe here, till here higher highs has been formed, higher lows has been formed. Then here higher low, higher low. So no higher highs, but at the same time there is no lower low also. So now the price is waiting for the news. Something news has to come, then only the price will react. So market is waiting for something. So that is nothing but US markets or this Fed meeting. According to their Nasdaq, Dow Jones or SP 500 index, based on that, now BTC is going to react. And here the mother of cryptocurrency, as of now we understand. Then who is the king of the altcoin? When this altcoin will perform, then only every altcoin will perform. But this cycle, if we see, ETH is facing a very bad phase. Here it clearly rejected 3 times around $4,000 area, and this was the first impulse move because of the ETFs we observed around the 24th, 2024 March 11. Then the second, if we see here, this was the Ethereum ETFs were approved. Then again the sell, when people used to say that we need to buy in the news and sell into the rumor, it happened the same. Then again in the unemployment, so the most exploitative token or a most exploitative uh, this cryptocurrency which is looking these days is the Ethereum. Ethereum is most exploited by the whales. So here also they exploited so much previously bad news, and here also it started depleting from the $4,000 area to downside. So where we can expect, because right now it is in the falling wedge pattern only, where the downside can be the final support. So mostly I can expect around 1500. If we miss, there is a chance of 1400. More than below I don't expect, it will not go. Maybe there are higher chances where there around 1600 it will stop, but if it is not stopping, there will be a chance of 1200. More than 1200 it will not go down. So that will be the final. From there it will start bouncing. So this is the thing. Why this much market is volatility? Because nothing but USDT dominance is increasing. Whenever USDT dominance is increasing, it says clearly market is inversely related to the USDT. So USDT made the double bottom. So in December, it has been, RSI is moving in upwards, and clearly right now we are reaching into the peak area. So I am expecting market from here it will take somewhat a good side, but if it crosses this trend line, then it will be looks danger market. Again we have one more this support. It is acting as right now resistance. We It cannot cross this. At least if it started fading out its strength, that will helps the market. So this is the thing. And the important thing, the biggest important thing is which happening from the US BTC dominance. Why BTC dominance is so much important? Previously in 2013, 2017, 2020 and 21, that was the seasons of alt session. They used to tell that in a day. I also seen that in 2017 and 2021, if I invest $1,000 by morning, by night it used to become a $10,000, $20,000. So that is called an all season. But this time we are not expecting till now. Why? That is clearly because of the macroeconomic conditions. So the US has to reduce its interest rates, then only market will show the strength, then only altcoins will show the strength. Or else, how in a general economy people are running out their assets and they are buying the gold. At the same way, the gold rush, how the gold rush in crypto, bitcoin rush will be there. Everybody, they want to go into the safe haven. They will go to the USDT or USDC in the form of stable coin, or they will finally move into everything their assets into the bitcoin. So here, the generally we need to understand, right now BTC almost it reached to their peak, but there is a chance of one more double top. This double top will kill the altcoins. That's what I am saying. BTC is not going to fall so much. It can fall around $77,000 area to the next support of $73,500 area only. But this dump is going to cause so much pain for the altcoins, because the dominance will going to raise. Definitely they will raise. When we can believe that this dominance will fall? Here right now we can see the bearish divergence has taken place, but right now RSI is still one more bearish divergence is taking place or not. How it will be decided? Because it has to make one more higher high, then this RSI has to make lower low, but it is not happening. The higher high is not formed right now. It is so, at least it is not forming. Then how we can conclude that when the Bitcoin dominance will reduce? It has to, at least this parallel channel has to be broken. It has to come fall down. So that fall definitely will reach around 48 to 45% of the dominance. That day will the odd session you are going to see. So right now, how the market is panicking us is the odd session is there or not there? We are in that situation. So what are the terms I am using? If most of the newcomers, if they are not understanding, definitely I am going to make this terminology videos and further knowledgeable videos for the crypto. So be uh, ready and be uh, attached with our channels and subscribe them, watch every day. That will be helpful you. So these were the little bit important things which I have been covered now. There are so many things, but the video has become so much lengthy till by now only. I will try to make some other videos in this week also. So friends, please try to follow our videos to get a proper knowledge. Stay tuned with Crypto Vulture Signals. Have a nice day. Signing off.